All right, guys, thank you for tuning in. Welcome back. This is Ruppleberry Reacts. I personally like to think you guys are having a good day every time you come and check in with me. So I think it's working, man. I think it's working. You guys have told me about Tom McDonald, and Tom McDonald has driven so much into his music. He's put so much of himself into what he does. And so it gets better and better every time I listen to his music. So now I've listened to his spoken word, his poetry. And his first one was amazing. This is called Anxiety. This is first time listen, of course, but the feel that I have of who he speaks from a lot of his personal. So this is going to be a good one because I think we all understand anxiety now, especially in the climate we live in today. Everyone understands anxiety. What and it comes in different shapes and forms and levels, but everyone understands it, or at least you should. Let's check it out.
I wake up feeling panicked. My pills are in the cabinet. It takes all the strength I have to just ignore them as I pass it. Man, I hope this feeling passes soon. Been helling back, it's barely noon. I'm scared to go outside. Shit, I'm surprised I even left my room. And it feels like no one understands how bad I'd love to join my friends. It's hard to breathe, I'm anxious, and I'll end up staying home instead. The doctor hasn't helped me much. He signs his name, I buy the drugs. I'm feeling weird, I take one out, it makes me feel comfortably numb.
Comfortably numb. I think I've spoken to this before on one of his videos. When you wake up and you make the choice, you say I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna, and then you actually put those words into action. That's a thing, and it has to be done regularly. That's not easy for everybody, and it's a true story for a lot of people.
Man, I can't handle my emotions. Feeling I end up staying home instead. The doctor hasn't helped me much. He signs his name, I buy the drugs. I'm feeling weird, I take one out, it makes me feel comfortably numb. Man, I can't handle my emotions like I used to. It's all different now. I start to sweat, I feel confused, my fingers shake, my heartbeat pounds. And I'm feeling claustrophobic every time the closet closes because my skeletons are in there, so I have to leave it open. I'm just nervous over nothing, even shit I can't control. I used to love to be in public, now I'd rather be alone. And even though it's difficult, it's probably for the best. If I didn't make a change, I would have drank myself to death. Then I wake up feeling better than I did the day before. But then it hits me out of nowhere and almost knocks me to the floor. A heaviness, a readiness to get back into bed. A sadness that I can't explain, a cloud over my head. My deepest, darkest fears feel like they're filling up an ocean and I'm floating on the surface with no hope to keep me going. I've been down on myself. Man, I forgot how to believe in me. I never asked for help, now I just struggle with it secretly. I wish that it was something I could sweep under the carpet. Trying to hide it all the time only makes the battle harder. Man, I lived a lot of moments that I probably should have cherished. Now they seem so far away from me. I'm angry and embarrassed. I can't even tell my parents. They don't need to keep on worrying. My mama and my papa don't deserve to have to bury me. I hope the pills I have will hold me over for a while. I'll keep searching for the strength to find my smile.
Um, uh, um, where do I start with this, man? Where do I start? That man is outstandingly talented, right? Now, Tom McDonald has said so much in this poem. He speaks to the everyday struggle of just being alive, man. Just the thoughts that go through your mind and the issues you deal with regularly when you wake up every day and it's just feeling daunting. And then in his case, he used drugs. He used sorry, not drugs. He used liquor as a coping mechanism. It's going to drive you mad. It's gonna drive you mad, man. Like nothing is gonna work. The doctor's pills are not gonna work. It all starts with you. And so the anxiety, yes, it's mental. It's brought on by a lot of things, but you are working on doing it better, right? You are working on being able to get up and face the day head on better every day. Sometimes the days get rough, They do. But the good days always come. And it is that up and down that causes the anxiety to get to you so bad. It's the uncertainty of things, and it's the not knowing of things. Like, we are always scared of what we don't know. We are always scared of what we don't know. We are always scared of what we don't understand. And it's just a human, it's a it's a natural instinct, right? So now in your mind, now we're conscious beings, very conscious. So you feel this thought and you're like, well, no, that's, I don't want to feel this way. Like, you tell yourself, I don't want to feel this way. I don't want to be this way. And now it's an inner struggle. And then when you don't open up about it, you don't talk to people about it, you don't say anything about it, you fight it every day on your own. And then you go out in the world and you put on a mask and you try to be social because you want to be. And it's just something in you is just eating at you, just getting to you. And we all deal with anxiety. We all deal with anxiety. I mean, many levels of it, different variations of it. It looks different on everyone, but everyone goes through it, man. And that's the part that it kind of like, that's why I can relate to him so much, is because we we all share similar traits, man. Like, don't get me wrong, everybody's a snowflake, right? But in reality, all behavior is learned. All behavior is learned. You learned it from somewhere or someone. And it's usually someone or a group of someone's, which becomes something. Could have been a situation, whatever it is. All behavior is learned. And when you don't see the positivity in anything around you, you start to question yourself, and it's just so much, man. It's so much. It's so much. And you never know what the next person is going through. The person you're sitting next to right now while you're on your phone, you have no idea what they're going through. They could look happy or they could look really sad. It doesn't matter, but you really don't know. Inner struggles with everyone every day. And so treating people with common decency and just a little bit of respect, just come on. And that's what makes him so controversial. Cause you just, and it's a visual, legit a visual thing. You would look at him and say all these things, and you would believe all these things, and then it's like you hear this, and it's like, bro, strip away the tattoo, strip away the crazy haircut and the piercings, and you see a young man who is struggling, who is asking for help. As a young man who struggles, when you go to ask for help, a man, no matter the color of his skin, a man is supposed to be able to be strong. So going through anxiety as a man, as a woman, is the same. But I'm just speaking for him. Going through anxiety as a man, and you want to tell somebody you feel some type of way and you really don't know what it is, they might tell you to go do some push-ups. They might tell you something manly to do. Like, I don't get it. We all need help in some way, shape, or form. The spoken word that he gives is so deep. It's so deep. And I mean, if you're still watching this video, if you're still here right now listening, I want you to understand, I can relate. If you feel this way, if you say you can relate to this, I can relate to you. I want you to know that. Like, it's that real. It's, you know, yes, we listen to music, we have fun, engage, all that, but for real, I understand a lot of what this man is saying. And that's what makes me love listening to his music now, even though it's controversial and things like that. It's something that needs to be done. Sometimes you have to have that person who's willing to take the brunt of it all, just to get the words out there, just to get the message out there. It takes one person to hear it. It takes one person to hear it. I thank you so much. So much, man. This was deep. This was deep for me. This was deep for me. But you tell yourself it's going to be better. You tell yourself it has to get better. And then you know what you do after you tell yourself that? You do something that makes you see that that is true. It doesn't matter what it is. Give yourself credit for it. I don't care what it is, as long as it's not anything bad or negative. You see what I'm saying? But positive things. You got up and you straightened up your bed. You never make your bed, but you made your bed today. Proud of you. First thing you do when you wake up, you check your phone and you're scrolling social media and you're making yourself sad. You didn't do that today. You got up, you stretched a little bit. You know, you probably stood on the balcony, breathed in some fresh air this morning. Be proud of that. Be proud of every little step to be better. That's really what I'm saying. Be proud of every little step to be better. Every great wall started with one stone. You have to start somewhere. Yeah, man. Thank you guys, man. Thank you for this. Really, realistically, when you're done with this, pause the video or whatever, turn it off, just stand up for a second, stretch for 30 seconds and take a deep breath, man. Just find something that you thankful for right now. Yeah. Have a good day.